Nkululeko, thank you so much for joining us. You are a brave man to be, of course, entering an industry that has been under immense pressure. We've seen the likes of Velvet Sky nationwide fall victim. You've come back with a new business model on the ground right now. And of course, you want to lift that off the ground to be able to get into the skies. Tell us about the shape of this model, what it looks like right now.
Samantha, thank you. And I just want to say good afternoon and thank you for having us. Certainly, we have not chosen the best time to enter the aviation industry, when everyone is trying to get out and those who are in are actually battling. So we almost got in at a very downside of it. But what we did, obviously, that's why we could not lift off, was to take a precautionary measures and say, are we ready to have enough capital to actually take off? What we've been doing in the past couple of months has been to amass enough resources so that by the time we actually come in, we're ready to actually stay on.
Okay, so tell us about the deal that you have with SAA, where you're looking to rent seats as part of this new model, and how that's going to help your business model.
In reality, I think if you can check after your peak hour in the morning, most of the airlines are actually running some empty seats. Our proposal to government plus the other airlines is that if they can give us those seats at a particular rate, so that
at a particular rate,
yeah.
I mean, what, a reduced discount rate? Quite a discount to what they're currently going.
Absolutely, because the reality is that once an aircraft takes off the ground, if a seat is empty, is lost revenue. So any discount that they can offer to us will actually add into their revenue margins.
So how's that going to work? Those are going to be Santaco seats that you're selling on SAA flights?
Absolutely. What we see this model working like is almost a virtual airline, where you buy a seat through Santaco Airlines, but you might fly with SAA, you might fly with Mango, you might fly with any other airline that actually becomes part of the scheme. And
the response from airlines to this plan?
Obviously, there is some skepticism. Some airlines have said, of course, we'll actually give our seats to you because currently we're losing money out of those seats, and you can pass those seats through to your market. But again, I think our argument is that SAA is government funded, and I think those are taxpayers' money that almost goes to waste every time SAA airline takes off the ground without full capacity.
You talk about capital. Yes. What is it going to take to actually buy your own aircraft now? How many aircraft do you want to buy to lift off?
Currently, we've been in negotiation with one of the airliners that is currently operating. And the estimate that we're sitting on currently is about 180 million that will take us off the ground. Obviously, it will be a mix of their current fleet and maybe adding some more aircraft. But that will give us access to all their routes, access to their current market base, and also adding to the market base that we're actually bringing on. So,
and who's going to fund this?
That's the challenge we have. I think by the time we're about to take off, some of the investors were willing to come on board, but the Velvet situation did not help because everyone started actually holding back and saying, is this a good market to actually invest in? But we're pursuing some of the investors, and there are more that are coming on board. And we hope that before the end of the year, we should be able to make a firm announcement around when we can actually take off.
Thank you so much for that update.
Okay,
that was Nkululeko Buthelezi, the CEO of Santaco, chatting to us about the difficulties of launching an airline in a low-cost industry.